All right then.
So where we at? What's next?
What's up next? I think we're up for that power up.
Time for that power up, people. Okay. Time for the power up inspirational quote of the week. So let's see, who do we have here? Who did we pick? Which was super awesome, I think.
We picked Andy.
Andy Warhol.
Yep.
And that quote is, let me pull it up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't.
All right.
So you didn't put it in your memory bank?
Oh yeah, it's in there. I didn't Google search it yet.
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
All right. So it says the ideal is not to live forever, but to create something that will. Which I thought that was super inspirational as well as powerful. I think because I think as creators in general, you want to create something that can possibly last forever. Now everything is dated, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter how good the visual effects are, no matter how good the camera is, there's always going to be something that comes after it that dates it. But there are still projects or films or creations that can last forever. You know what I'm saying? That you just look back to and be like, well, damn, yo, that changed my life. Or that.
Well, that's the substance of it, right?
Right.
Yeah, the substance of it, can withstand the test of time. It's almost as if like you're talking about a legacy almost.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, you can kind of spin that off all kinds of different ways, but like I said, it's the ideal is not to live forever, but to create something that will. So, when you're creating your next masterpiece or whatever it may be, whether it be a film or a IT product or, whatever, just keep in mind that, you may be known for that. That may be the thing that defines you, whether it's good or bad, So you want to keep those things in mind, is that, I'm creating something that's going to sustain, entertain, change the world or destroy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just keep in mind that as a creator, whoever you are, just know that is going to be, or potentially could be, your legacy. So kind of be aware of that.
Okay, I have a question for you then.
Sure.
So then, do you, like, every project that you sit down like, all right, I'm gonna be a part of, do you actually go into that like, you know what, this is possibly could be a part of my legacy?
I do. Listen.
Really?
It's funny. It's funny.
Okay.
Listen. Back when I was in, I want to say either it was middle school. It had to be middle school because I was kind of young, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that was it was before TMZ. It was like oh man, what was it, like Hollywood True Stories or something like that, right?
Okay.
I always thought like, one day somebody would come and nick a Hollywood True Stories about me, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, what would I want that to look like? Being an artist, I'm like, I want that joint to be sick. So for real, man.
Okay.
For real. And I don't remember who told me. Someone told me, no matter where you go, you should always be fresh to death. They was like, you go to a grocery store, you got to be fresh to death.
Who told you that?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But see, that was a lasting impression. I remember it was a teacher or art teacher. I don't remember who it was, but it was a teacher. And it was like, you should always be fresh. You should always look your best. You should always present yourself as the best. Mm-hmm. So I will walk around the house, even to this day, I walk around the house making sure I'm fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
will admit, you do wear hats just cause. Like you literally be like, hey, you be editing and then you'll FaceTime me, whatever. And I'm like, why you wearing that hat and chain for, man? It's like you've been there for like 12 hours in the same spot.
You gotta be fresh.
But you wearing chains and hats and everything. You have accessories, as they call it.
Hey, man, listen.
And I'm like, okay, man. Okay. It made me feel bad. I got a V-neck t-shirt with a hole in it. I'm like, man, I need to step my game up or something,
man. I am about that, man. I think my feng shui is just, it flows through me and through everything that I do. So yeah, every project that I take, I really, really think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've done some super sexy stuff, but like for us, sexy is cool. I'm even cool with graphic or nudity or whatever, but it has to serve a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like when we did Flam's music video, first rap music video that we did.
Hey, we won an award for that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Ohio Hip Hop Award for best
dope.
Music Video, right? Didn't even know that though.
Yeah, man.
That's a whole nother story in itself.
No,
but okay.
We gotta tell it real quick though, super quick. I think we were just riding. I think we were on our way to my mom's house. I remember that. We were on my way to my mom's house. I don't know why. And we just got a call like, yo, y'all just won the Ohio Hip Hop Award for best music video. We were like, what? Like,
yeah.
Like,
yeah, like what are you talking about? Like,
yeah. And we didn't submit for it. I don't even know who submitted for it.
We still don't know. It was anonymous
crazy.
Or whatever.
But even like doing that video, you know, like we won an award for, we knew that it was going to be about rap. You know, you have to have certain qualities you got to have. You know, you got to have bad cars, bad women, just money, all these different things or whatever. We're like, all right, that's cool. But how are we going to make this music video like something that inspires? You know what I'm saying? So we came up with that treatment to where like Flam, the artist, Flam Thief, shout out to him. It was basically about starting your own college. You know, like if you can't fit within the box, the norm, you know what I'm saying, which you really shouldn't, but if you can't fit within the box, you kind of create your own college, you know. So he's kind of giving out college credits for crazy stuff like gossiping, gambling, just kind of hood stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it was pretty funny. But even the women that we had in it, you know, they were sexy, not trashy. Everything in it was just kind of more so inspiring than just kind of raggedy BS, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I would say for sure. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you feel the same way, right? Like, you think about what you're doing before you do it?
No, not really. Like, no, hold on.
Shame.
This is the thing, right? So, I guess my thing that I look for into is that the quality is there. Like whatever I do, it has a certain level of quality, because not everything that I will be working on I'm in control of.
True.
So, but I can only control what am in control of.
True.
So that's how I kind of look at that. I mean, outside of stuff outside of our work, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I'm really talking about. So, with that being the case, it's like, yeah, as far as just thinking of like, you know, like a legacy play, whatever, I think for me that will probably come not just later. Like I said, it's like, you know, like I have certain ambitions. Like, hey, I want to do a martial arts film.
Right.
I want to do that. But see, with that being said, though, when's
that gonna happen, man? Listen, this dude's been planning this martial arts film for a long time.
Yeah, I've been planning for a long time. I'm not even gonna
spoil it, man, but it's so dope.
Yeah, you know, so you know, but see, this is the thing, though, right? Like, it's going to happen, and with that being said, though, I keep making alterations as years go on. Of course, because you know, storytelling is evolving,
right?
Ever so, you know what I'm saying? So you have to keep up with the times. But anyway, though, but like, will that be my legacy? I don't believe so.
I do.
You think so?
I don't know.
You think so? But yeah,
this dude lives martial arts.
Yeah, but with that being the case, though, it's like, you know, like things like that. I mean, like, you know, like, I feel like take the project we're just working on, you know, Tales from the Blood Fairies. Like, I feel like, you know, this is a small snapshot, but the legacy play is when it's completed,
right? When
it's the full series,
right? So
that's why I kind of look at that. But I do get what you're saying, though, because it does start from somewhere,
right?
You know what I'm saying? That little thing in itself, it is the beginnings of it, you know.
Sure.
But I normally don't go out planning it per se. Like that,
right? Because
like I almost equate that to like, you know, you take like heroes, you know, and you know what I'm saying, back in the day, hero stuff like that. A lot of times, like, you know, or icons. Some icons, they become that. They're not.
That's true.
They're not aiming for that,
right? You
know, because a lot of times society makes you that.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just like, and
true.
If you are a legend, even though I'm going a little bit off topic though, but it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, full circle. Even like a legend is like a lot of times like there's no one's going to be like Bruce Lee. Besides him being dead or whatever, but what he contributed,
right.
Someone has to go beyond that, but also too in another direction.
True.
Because you're always gonna be pointed back to that.
Right.
Maybe Michael Jordan, maybe Wayne Gretzky. These are just sports people with the same difference. So that's like my kind of take on that. So, you know.
Yeah. I mean, yes. I mean, I guess it's the same but different. But I mean, I think I definitely agree with you on that. But I know I do really, really consider like everything, like you said, Blood Fairies. The whole point of Blood Fairies is just, well, one of the main points is just to question the stories that you're told. You know what I'm saying? So even that being the why, like I guess for me too, it's just like why are we doing this? What's the point of it? You know what I'm saying? If there's no real good point, then I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So with Blood Fairies, even though it's about fairy tales or retellings of fairy tales in a modern day fashion, it's why. What is the purpose? What's the point of it? And I think every one of our projects have a real heavy core. Like, this is what it's about. Like, this one is about understanding the difference between reality in a story or his story. You know what I'm saying? Whoever decides to tell the story is usually the winner or the narrator or whatever. They're not going to paint themselves as a bad person. So in this particular series in general, it's like fairy tales in general were a lot darker and more gruesome and like so can you recraft, can you retell, can you put icing and sprinkles on something dark and devilish or whatever you want to call it, and will it be something new or will it be that dark devilish thing with sprinkles and icing? You know what I'm saying? So so I think the wise major as well. So
yeah, I'm gonna turn this mother full circle again. I'm gonna ask you not the same question, but a little bit differently though. Do you treat like your film legacy and your personal legacy different, or one and the same?
Nah, it's the same.
It's the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay.
Because I mean, I feel like, you know, as far as we know, we live once, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here for a specific reason.
And how science is going, I don't know.
Nah, I know, right? But I feel like we're here for a specific reason, right? And if I'm not living that reason, rather it be through being a father, being a husband, being a creator, being inspirer, or whatever it may be, like, what's the point? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in living double lives as far as my purpose, you know? So I mean, that kind of gets me in work too at my like regular 9 to 5, because I don't care about politics. I don't care about things that, you know, are kind of man-made. Like, well, this person is, you know, president such and such, and or whatever. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna treat that person with respect, and pretty much that's it. I'm gonna treat them with respect because they're a human being, not because of a title that somebody gave them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that can kind of get you in trouble. But I mean, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay,
yeah.
Okay then. All right then.
Yeah, man.
All right then. Well, that's a good topic. What was the quote again? Can you read that for me again?
Oh, hold on. Let me pull that back up.
Pull that back up.
Are we still on that?
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
We do that sometimes. You know, we sidebar. But the quote is the power up quote of the week is the ideal is not to live forever, but to create something that will. Andy Warhol. Thank you.
All right then.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.